Hey YouTube, it's been a little while since I've given you guys a general update on what to expect from me in the future, so here we are. So it's been about, I want to say 10 months since I decided I didn't want to compete in Ultimate anymore, and while I don't have any motivation for a competitive Ultimate, even after 10 months, nothing has changed in that regard. I've actually decided I want to do Ultimate doubles again, albeit probably not super often. I tried it out fairly recently at Rock the Winds about 2 months ago, and very recently MomoCon, both with Sunito, of course. And despite the complete lack of practice, I guess Smash is like riding a bike or something because we've done pretty well. And I had fun, so I think I'll keep doing that, pull an Armada, and just be someone that just comes to events to chill and do doubles when I do come to events. So I think I still want to do that, and as for what you can expect from me in the future with that, we've got CEO at the end of the month, which of course I'll be doing Street Fighter and Smash doubles. And later, I've got Riptide, which I'll just be doing doubles and just enjoy doing stuff in the water park with people. So that'll be fun. Probably do some side betting as well, because why not? But yeah, other than that, I can't really promise I'm going to be at much else for the year for Smash, even though I'd like to go to more events and just hang out and do doubles. Which brings us into what I'm going to show you guys next. So things have been going really, really well for me in Street Fighter recently. I mean, really well. I actually won MomoCon singles out of around 130 people, and while for the most part the best players were at Combo Breaker instead of MomoCon that weekend, I'm still happy that I won an event that large at all. So it's a new benchmark, even if it's still nothing too crazy in the grand scheme of things. On top of that, I've been regularly top 8ing a lot of really stacked online tournaments, with my best performance recently being can opener, or one of the can opener tournaments, where I got third, outplacing Punk, Knuckle Dew, and I got 4 big upsets in a row. I've got some really good wins recently. I've been making a lot of progress as a player. I don't feel like I'm anywhere close to hitting a wall, so there's still so much more to be done, and because of all these Street Fighter events that you see here as part of the Pro Tour schedule for Capcom Cup 11, these events right here are why I'm hesitant to commit to anything else for Smash for the rest of the year, because I have to prioritize these. So for anyone who might not know, Capcom Cup 10, which was the first one for Street Fighter 6, was a $2 million tournament where the million was spread out amongst everyone else, and first place got $1 million. And they've announced that for Capcom Cup 11, excuse me, first place will get $1 million again. So yeah, there's some really strong incentives to take Street Fighter seriously right now. You've got the Esports World Cup going on right now as well, which is a multi-million-dollar event. You've got Red Bull Kumites, which have tons of money poured into them, and so much more that makes competing in Street Fighter honestly really motivating right now. It's probably never been a better time in fighting game history to be invested in a fighting game, and I'm just glad that I'm really doing well as a player in the midst of all that, as an up and coming player that has so much room to grow still, and that's really exciting and fun, and I'm having a great time. But these are the events I have to prioritize going to. Obviously there's Evo, the fighting game Mecca in Vegas. I got to go to that. That's going to be next month. Cream City Convergence is a Midwest regional in Milwaukee. Ultimate Fighting Arena, that's of course the premier French tournament. If I can somehow convince Sunito to come with me to France, I'd be down to do doubles at that, but I don't know how likely that is. Then things get really chaotic for the last few months of the year. You've got East Coast Throwdown in the Super Premiere in Singapore. East Coast Throwdown, of course, East Coast, big surprise there. And the Super Premiere Singapore and Japan are two events I'm trying to go to as well. I've never been to Singapore before, so that'd be really exciting. And because of the time frame of these two events being relatively close to each other, if I can go to this, I'm probably also going to go to the one in Japan, but it wouldn't make sense to fly there, fly back, and then fly to Japan and fly back. So I'd probably just go to Singapore for like a week or so, then fly directly from Singapore to Japan for a week or so, and then come back home after this tournament, stay home for a little bit, and then very soon, go to Blink Respawn in the Dominican Republic, which of course, Blink Respawn in previous years has consistently been an incredible event. I went to the first one and it was wonderful. The hospitality was great. I definitely want to go this year. And last but not least for this year is Kings of the World, which is going to be in London. These are all qualifying tournaments for Capcom Cup. So if you're trying to get a spot in Capcom Cup 11, it's important that you prioritize going to as many of these as possible. So I'm trying to go to every single one for obvious reasons. It just makes the most sense if you're trying to be a pro Street Fighter player or you already are one. So because of that and the fact that I'm a free agent, it's not really very easy for me to go to every tournament right now. Like, I'm doing my best. I've got the next few months already set up, like paid for and everything. So I won't lie though, as a free agent, I'm not exactly rolling in money right now. So while I'm able to go to like one event a month right now, and as I'm growing, it's becoming easier and easier to keep feeding it. That's why it's kind of hard for me to go to large Smash events and also large Street Fighter events, because I have to prioritize the Pro Tour events, you know, for obvious reasons, because I'm going on that whole Street Fighter journey and it's going well. But for as long as I'm a free agent, it's kind of hard to do those and also the Smash events. So hopefully I can get a good sponsor in the next few months, and then I'll be able to go to all of those and then squeeze in some Smash events as well, which I think would be perfect. But it's not very easy right now, but you know, I'm trying my best out here. And to those of you who are regulars in my stream, most of this is probably stuff you guys already know to some extent, but I thought for those of you who maybe don't keep up as much or are just YouTube viewers, I wanted to give you guys an update as well. So yeah, this little schedule you see right here is more or less what you can expect from me for the rest of the year. I'm going to try to go to as many of these as possible, squeeze in some Smash events when I can, and do doubles. Still going to be doing doubles at CEO. Still going to be doing it at Riptide. Maybe if I get lucky and convince Sunito to come to France with me, I will do doubles there too. But beyond that, I got to prioritize these events. I'm just happy that when you really think about it, I know a lot of people thought that me switching to Street Fighter was going to be a stupid idea. I was throwing away a ton. And yeah, to an extent, that's true. But I still plan on coming back for the next Smash game whenever that happens. And I'm kind of just enjoying doing something else with my life for a little bit. Whenever I do inevitably go back, I'm just going to be fully mentally refreshed and not burned out at all, because I am definitely burnt out on competitive Smash after doing it for... how many years is it now? I won my first Smash tournament when I was 11, and I turned 30 in a few months, so it's been a while. It's kind of nice to do something else with myself for once, you know? But yeah, that about sums up what I wanted to bring up to you guys. Hey, Bunny. You want to say hi to the people too? Hey. Hey. Say hi, Bunny. Hi. Yeah, you guys have a pretty good idea of what to expect from me in the future. I've got plenty of those offline tournaments for the Capcom Pro Tour, which things are going really well for. Hopefully I get a team. And on the side, I'm going to do Smash doubles when I can. Either way, that about sums up everything I wanted to talk about today. Hope you all guys have a good one, and yeah, take care. Let me stop recording.